so we're back. My apologies. Last time, I just kind of rage quit, and, I said I wasn't going to finish Big Cat's story, which, granted, is pretty worthless. I'm a cat. My name's Big. I managed to catch Froggy by the sea, but then a strange gizmo appeared and took my Froggy away. Hey, wait a minute. Give me back my friend, please. Oh, no. When I followed Froggy, I ended up in this weird place. Froggy, you're here, aren't you? Yeah, well, admittingly, that didn't exactly redeem Big the Cat's character for anybody, but like I said, I'm sorry about the last episode. I said I was going to beat the game. I'm going to beat the game all the way through. That includes this stupid story, unfortunately. So, once again, we're going to go through Hot Shelter. We're going to find this stupid frog. We're going to catch him. And I think it's going to be a little bit easier this time because I know where Big's lure upgrade is. It was just an oversight on my part not to check Amy's former prison cell. It's still as disturbing as it was the first time. But seriously though, I'm going to have some fun, with this. But I want to get through this part so that I can actually play the final part of Sonic Adventure, which is extremely fun. So, doing this for all you guys on YouTube and for myself in order to, jump is kind of tricky. So we're going to go back to Amy's former jail cell where she had that great chemistry with Gamma. And we're going to get one of his lure upgrades. Hopefully that'll make catching Froggy easier. It's weird that he stands there like that. I felt like a cutscene was going to start. Okay, there it is right there. It's really hard to jump with. For a platforming game, they did not give him a great jump. I don't know how many lure power-ups he has now. I think I've gotten 3 out of 4. Hopefully, because we found Froggy in the last playthrough. It was just a matter of hooking the damn guy. Dumb idea. I don't know if this was, tied in to promote Sega Bass Fishing or what, but you know what? I'm going to relax. I'm going to enjoy this. Because, fact is, Christmas is in less than a week now, at the time of the filming of this video. Christmas 2019. So I'm going to talk about some good stuff while we suffer through some of this not-so-good stuff. And hopefully this time bring you the real final episode of Big the Cat's story. So, you're going to have to catch the frog. Again, that's fine. Again, why the Big the Cat is even in this game, I don't know. Technically, the end of his story plays a part in the finale, so I guess I can kind of understand that. I will say that as dumb as it is to shoehorn fishing into this, they did kind of give him a reason to be in the main story. Not a great one, but Froggy swallowing that Chaos Emerald and, a little piece of Chaos kind of makes it important. Woo! I'm flying! Oh, I'm hurt. Now I'm swimming. Something that big could float is still beyond me. This is the room I was in before. This is where we will eventually catch Froggy after we watch this dumb cutscene. Froggy, are you in a tank? Oh my god, Froggy, how'd you get in there?
Ah, there's Froggy. Looks like he needs my help.
I'm gonna be quiet now. Serious question though. Does anybody like Big the Cat? Maybe as a character he's kind of doofy and funny, but does anyone like playing as him in Sonic Adventure? I think this is so dumb. Unless you're the biggest fan of fishing in the world, in which case, why are you playing a Sonic game? I don't get it. Alright, no. I'm gonna try and skip ahead here so we're not just dawdling around like the last playthrough. I feel like a lot of this stuff is fairly unnecessary. Whatever, they wanted to make the level a little more challenging, I guess. I wouldn't have even minded if his levels were like this, where you do a little bit of swimming and platforming and stuff. That would have, still kind of sucked, but I don't know. Yeah, I know. I'm trying to cast my fishing line here. It's not that far away. The music of the stage is good. That's one redeeming quality here. Okay. If I remember how to do this now, I gotta try and hook the little thing and the plug to unplug it. Even doing stuff like this was a little more creative, using your fishing rod to, open, I don't know, drain pipes, whatever you would call this. Yeah, I think I screwed up. I'm trying to get it better. You must have to, overcast it and then pull it back. The aim on this thing's a little weird, too, and the camera kind of doesn't help. Now, assuming that doing this gets Froggy into that main chamber again, last time you remember I wasted my time with the freaking monkey or whatever. I mean, this should not take too long this time. I'm a little more prepared, a little more awake. I was kind of not running on much sleep when I did that last episode, and I was just getting really frustrated. I'm hoping this time, the other thing is you kind of have to like almost wiggle the thumbstick in the wrong direction to get where you want. Seriously, why did that take that long? Seriously? I don't know what the trick to doing that is. I thought, you just kind of do it. Alright, so that drains the water. Now, I think that means I can go back to where I was and catch Froggy like we tried to do before. I don't think I have to do anything extra, but we'll see. I hope not. It's not like catching Froggy's a field day even when he's right next to you. I'm going to take a little swim around here. You see these little robot fish and stuff that just kind of showed up. Yep, there's Froggy right there. Alright, well, let's try this again. I don't remember the water being this high. I mean, I'll still do it, but I don't even remember. I could swear that there was less water in here. Maybe I do still have to go up more to get the water a little bit lower. I mean, if I have to, no big deal, but I think I can catch him from here. I mean, he's swimming right around in a circle there. I mean, I guess this is not as hard as I remember it as a kid. Like, I kind of breezed through the first 3 levels. It's dumb that this is even a thing. Let's try and get it into his path. Got him? Got him. Come on. Come on, you bitch. Come on. No, see, that's where he gets stuck, like on the stairs or something. Let's try it again. If I don't get him this time... I could swear the water was lower than this. Maybe I still have to go into that other chamber and get the monkey to blow up the thing like I did before. Maybe that actually does have some significance. I don't know, because it does seem like I'm having to fish awfully deep for him here. I see him. He's way down there. He's only like 8 meters away. I don't know if that matters. Maybe I need to like go further away from him so he doesn't get stuck on like the stairs or whatever. Honest to God, I have no idea what's happening. I wish there was a way to make the fishing line fall faster. He just swims in that one stupid circle. So, I mean, I know where he is. Thankfully. And I gotta worry about one of these other jackasses biting the line, like the little hammerhead shark or the robot fish. Why am I even saying this? Okay, I think he sees the line now. He goes for it. No, gotta be right in his goddamn way. Oh, hold on, I think he sees it. You want it? You want it? Come get it, my friend. It's fine. Right there. I got the lure upgrade. You want it? Come on, come on. Come on, Froggy. Little piece of crap. Okay. Again, I don't know if there's a... Okay, what the heck? I don't know why I can't just grab the frog. He's literally right there. God, I hate this. I just want to fight perfect chaos. Now we wait an hour for the lure to hit the bottom of the tank. I see Froggy again. Like he pulls on it. I don't know if I'm supposed to just let him pull on it, if I'm supposed to like hit a button. It's really not clear. There's like a little rumble in the controller to let you know that he's got it, but do I fight? Do I just let him take it for a little bit and tire him out? I really don't know. In every other stage, he's actually been fairly easy to catch once you hook him. Once you find him. Okay, he turned around, so he definitely sees the lure. I'm going to let him grab it. Nope, okay, so that doesn't do anything. So you do have to actively do something when you feel the tug. I don't know what that is, but you have to do it. Okay? Nope, that time I kind of pulled a little bit on it. I don't... The one time he bit it didn't feel any different than any other time since then. Got him. I think I have to let him, like, pull it out a little bit. Kind of let him think he's winning. Okay, now he's put up a fight. I can hear him. I noticed my lure is stronger. I'm like 8 meters out. He's stubborn. Okay. Well, you know what? That's okay. I'm going to try to do what I did before. I'm going to go through here, go to the higher area. I don't know if this actually makes a difference or not. It might. Now that I've been through this stage before, it's a little more familiar. Why couldn't this just be the stage? Like, this isn't that bad. Like, doing this and fighting the monkeys or whatever. Like, why does it have to be fishing? It's stupid. Why does it have to be like the world's slowest and most inconsistent fishing? Alright, so this is the thing I had the monkey break. I don't know if this does anything. Yo, monkey, over here. Monkey. Monkey, throw bomb. Go boom boom. Apparently that doesn't break glass. Okay, that's gonna break it. Come on. Really? Okay, that's gotta break it. Seriously, this is the world's strongest glass? It's never break. That's at least 3 bombs that have landed right on the damn glass. Or do I have to now be on the glass? That, I don't know why that would matter, but... Yeah, apparently that matters. Alright, so that broke that. Because other than that, I didn't do anything different last time around. Now I've pretty much done everything I can do. I don't know if that has any impact on what happens underneath. But we'll see. Jump out of here. It's not. Gotta go around. Fine. I hate this so much. If I have to just sit there and try to catch Froggy forever, then that's what I'll do. Hopefully I get out of the water. It's fine. I'm doing okay. Doing okay. All is well. All is good. This is fun. Guys having fun? I'm having fun. I love this. I noticed that in the background. It's like a face. Yeah, I like the music of this level. I like pretty much everything about this level, other than the fact that Big is here and we gotta catch this damn frog again. Okay, so that didn't seem to do anything to the water level, so that's pretty much useless.
This must be the emergency drainage switch.
Why isn't it emergency draining? Alright, so I guess there is no way to drain the water any more than we have. At this point, it's a matter of getting back to that spot, like about here, catching frogs. Either that, or maybe I do go further out, or I just try to go, I don't know, like away from the stairs or something. I have no idea. Again, it's very hard to see what I'm doing relative to where Froggy is. Alright, I know he's on this side of the tank. This looks like an awful angle, by the way, and I'm way too far out. Let me just try to get lined up with his circular path, which I believe is more over this corner. But maybe if I go at it from this direction, if he grabs onto it, I don't know. It would be the intelligent thing to do, but have you seen this oaf? He just had a freaking introductory monologue that included, "Hi, I'm Big, I'm a cat." That's his introduction. That'd be like me saying, "Hi, I'm Bobby, I'm a human." You're like, talk about dumb. Alright, I don't know if the lure is close enough for Froggy to see. I could see Froggy, but fortunately, once it's out, I don't think I can cast it any further. I don't know what the strategy here is. I mean, it should be as simple as boom, look, there's the frog. I know he's like directly under me if I'm here. I should be able to see his little swimming path or whatever. There it is. There he is. Right, Froggy. I mean, maybe it's time to get a new pet, because, I mean, he clearly doesn't want to come back to you if you keep doing this. You know, he knows what you look like. You're the giant purple cat. Where in this story does Big look like a good guy, chasing this poor frog down, trying to forcibly get him with him by baiting a lure? Seriously? Look, I mean, he clearly does not want to be caught.
Something.
Got him. I really don't know how that didn't catch him. I mean, he was like a meter away from me at one point. Like, am I supposed to be pulling the analog stick while I do this? I don't know. I've caught him a few times, and I feel like I didn't do anything different than what I just did there. Something's biting. Yeah. I call this game biting me in the butt right now. Alright. And why do I do this every time? I gotta wait for the stupid lure to fall for like a minute. Like, obviously, I know where he is. Come on. Come on. Next time I'm going to try to pull in the opposite direction that he's swimming. I don't know if that's going to matter. That wasn't good enough, I guess. I don't know. Yo, Froggy. Little dipshit. Seriously, like, are there any visual cues? Like, I have no... You're such a bad job at telling me what I'm supposed to do.
Something's biting.
I'm going to tell you this isn't going to go well. It's up against a freaking wall. Yeah, even I knew that was a bad idea. Now I got to sit here and wait for the thing to fall to the bottom. Everything. Grab the shark. Alright, Froggy's over here. If I can get him. Otherwise, I can try to maybe go at him from another angle. That might be my next attempt. This is not working. I don't even know what I'm doing right now. I can't even move the lure further than like this. I'm hoping he'll snag it. Yeah. Stupid. Weird is I thought when I got his lure upgrade that his lure upgrade was red, and yet this is a blue lure. Okay, that's about as close as I can get the lure to Froggy. I hope he sees it. He does.
Something's biting.
Yeah, no. Alright, let's swim over here now. Might be the simplest way to do it. Just go, like, left to right, so... The camera was, like, no help there. Basically, in other words, try to avoid the stairs. Just try to pull him to me, straight on. Maybe it's, like, a bit of a longer grab. Okay, I'm nowhere near him. He's over there, just by the staircase. So, yeah, it's going to be a much longer grab, but at least I don't have anything obstructing him. When he gets stuck on the walls, that he just, like... Again, I don't know if that's just good physics by the game or bad physics, but... Okay, there he is. I don't know if he's going to be able to see the lure from where he is. But if I can avoid those stairs and just pull him straight toward me, logic would dictate that that would work the best. But, you know, so far... Even after I got him over the little hump or whatever you call that thing, little lip. Okay, that's dumb. I think this is the best idea. Let's try to go out more here, maybe. And kind of cast it out, like, to there. I don't know. That might not be far enough. I don't know. I think the above view is a little bit helpful. Yeah, no, he's way out there. Okay, so, again, I got to ballpark this thing. Try way out. Okay, it's not even going to go that far. Yeah, that's 20 meters. It seems to be about the distance I can get it. I look to be in the right area because I see the sharks. There's Froggy. Come on. Go a little bit more that way when he's like kind of on the outside of the tank here. Trying to make this fun. It really isn't. Like, I'm trying to make a strategy of it. There really is no strategy to this. It's just dumb luck. If he ever catches the damn thing. I mean, you guys have watched me do relatively the same thing every time. Get a completely different result. Okay, there's Froggy. Is this thing close enough for him to get? Yes! Seriously? Froggy, eat it! You little piece of crap. That's like the worst place to get him. Of course I got him. Okay, try to get him to clear the stairs. Yep. Good, good, good. Right there, right there. This is the right way. Come back. Bitch. I got him. I got him. Yes, got him! Let's say that was the best strategy there. Finally, the game rewards me for doing something somewhat intelligent. God damn, that was...
Not
What was
too
that?
bad.
That was like... No, that was very bad, Big. You're an idiot. That was like, between that playthrough and the last one we saw, that was like at least like 40 minutes of me trying to catch this stupid frog. Maybe more like an hour.
We're together again at last, huh?
And I literally just sighed with relief that we only have one more thing to do with Big the Cat, other than watch this cutscene that he's going to have no freaking idea what's happening. I forgot even he gets one of these to call cutscenes. I think now that this was almost over, I will probably never play as Big the Cat again in my life for Sonic Adventure. Like, there's really no reason now. I've beaten this game so many times. Unless they port it to another console, even then I might just go around it. I can't. I just can't do this. So yeah, we're back in the mysterious ancient temple of echidnas again. Big Cat, who basically this wisdom is going to be wasted on him, but at least we get to watch the cutscene.
Wow.
That dopey face he
Is
makes.
it all right for me to be here? So do you trust me? So these are the 7 emeralds.
I did like kind of the lore behind this, even if I think that's unnecessary. I like how every character saw a different piece of this. You can kind of figure it out just from having played the other characters, like what is going on here. When you see it as just one character, it's a little confusing, but by now we've seen it as every character.
The 7 Chaos Emeralds, unified by one that is the controller.
It is actually kind of funny that Big the Cat's the one that sees the whole riddle figured out. 7 Chaos.
The controller itself.
Controller is the one that unifies Chaos.
Could this be the emerald that controls the 7 Chaos?
Yes, it is. The Unifier is the one that unifies the Chaos. I like that they, like, really, and probably they haven't done this in a game since, they gave the Chaos Emeralds, like, a real meaning in this game. Like, the Chaos Emeralds were in every Sonic game prior to this, but they're just kind of there, never explained any kind of history, but in this one, you really get it.
I don't like the looks of this place.
Oh my god, Big the Cat just completely takes the wind out of my sails here. Alright, so this is while the Chaos 6 fight is going on.
There's no point to my rescuing you.
There was already no point to the rescuing.
Save us both.
I wouldn't bother to save either one of you. Alright, so yeah.
We better get going, buddy.
Oh, please kill me now.
Emergency alert has been cancelled. Resuming monorail operation.
Emergency alert has been canceled. Was the egg carrier no longer falling? Anyway.
Use the monorail to get out of the ship.
Where the hell is it? On the way out of the ship, literally up here? Oh, I have to jump on this stupid thing. Why is everything with Big such a freaking struggle? Well, I can't use the freaking thing that's usually here. Where is the freaking monorail? Monorail's running, just press the call button.
Use the
And that
monorail
would be...
to get out of the ship.
God. I mean, I know I'm pretty much done with the game, but... Hello? Call button. Game made for kids. It shouldn't be this hard to find. Like, Big the Cat has nothing to do with Dr. Robotnik whatsoever. Like, there couldn't be a less, like, meaningful rivalry with Big the Cat and Dr. Robotnik. Yet, here they are. I guess that was the call button. Actually, this thing's kind of cool. It's too bad only Big the Cat really rides it. Oh, I was really hoping it would kill him. Oh, that would have been funny. Alright, well, I'll take the Robotnik Express up to the final level, the final boss. Mercifully put this thing to an end. But now, like I was saying, I really like the way Sonic Adventure gives the Chaos Emeralds a meaning, like that whole, the Unifier is the 7 Chaos. It's referenced again in Sonic Adventure 2. I mean, it's something. Like, you know, the Chaos Emeralds have a history, you know, they're part of this ancient echidna culture. The Legend of Chaos is part of it. Also, a little touch there, there's Tails' ship. So this is all going on during the events of Sonic and Tails' story. as well as Knuckles, who are all on the egg carrier trying to find the emeralds and stop Robotnik. In fact, there's Chaos 4 right there. He's still Chaos 4 at this point, so he hasn't become Chaos 6 yet. Actually kind of weird Big Cat gets to witness some pretty significant moments in the story, despite being completely, utterly unaware of what's going on. So there's Chaos 4.
So, I see you're trying to escape. I'm right on time.
Okay, maybe Robotnik does know Big.
Get that frog.
Oh, okay, he wants the frog.
Forget the Chaos Emerald.
That's the Chaos Emerald from the bird. Okay, so that's the 5th Chaos Emerald. Big has the Froggy has the 6th one that he swallowed, and he also has Chaos's tail. There it is. There's the yellow Chaos Emerald. The bird had the 5th Chaos Emerald. I'm just trying to keep track here. I did find it really interesting how all 7 Chaos Emeralds come into play here. So that turns him into Chaos 6. Now keep in mind, we just saw where the 7th Chaos Emerald was. It was literally on the ship.
Now for the frog. The frog is possessed by your tail.
That part I never really
Once you
got.
get your tail, you'll be complete and ultra strong.
Yeah, I'd say he's pretty strong right now. How Froggy just willingly jumps into him, too. He doesn't even, like, it's seriously Big. If you haven't figured out yet that Froggy doesn't want to be your friend, like, he just, like, got devoured by a monster to get away from him. Alright, so there's the tail of Chaos. I think it's nasty. Some Sonic.
Unbelievable! Look what happened!
It's a little late there, Sonic.
Transformed again.
Huh?
Oh my god, Big. Ugh, it's infuriating to me, even.
Gotta go.
Froggy?
God damn it, Big.
I'll save you.
Oh,
Don't
it's
worry,
killed me.
Pally.
So, who's your friend, eh? No sweat. I'll get him back.
Yeah, seriously, let's watch Sonic get him back. Because I sure as hell don't. Oh, it's never explained how Sonic and Big were at the same place at the same time here.
Froggy. Don't worry. We'll get you back.
Alright, so this is the one boss fight the Big Cat has. And as much as I'm tempted to just feed him to Chaos 6, I guess I'll actually fight him. Final boss, I'm not even sure. I was gonna say, this isn't even a deal where you hit him. Like, you just aim for him with the lure. That's it. I've actually, like, I've beaten this fight a few times, and I have no idea how. Like, he takes one hit. It's not even about beating him. It's just about hitting that little target. Really? This is so stupid. Alright, now he's going to actually attack you. Seriously? Okay, that should have hit him head on. No aim to this! There's no indication if you're close. I think you gotta get, like, right on top of him. This is so dumb. I'm sorry, what? Am I even hitting him? God, this is so stupid. Just want to get to the end of the game. That looked like it hit him. It's almost like every time you hit him, maybe you get closer. I have no idea. The target's getting bigger. I mean, how do I not hit that size target? That's literally right on top of me. Do I have to go at it from this angle, maybe?
When chaos comes close to you, that's your chance to cast your line.
I hate this. Okay. Oh, he's jumping, he's jumping! He's jumping again!
So these
I guess that counts. Your guess is as good as mine. I'm just glad that nightmare's over. Alright, so we beat Big Story finally. I can say I've beaten all 6 stories.
Froggy.
Chaos is still alive, and the world is still doomed, but hey, I got my stupid frog back, so that's really all that matters.
Here, I'll do the rest.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay, thanks. I'm a useless piece of crap. I'm just gonna go leave now. Come on, little buddy. Everyone else is gonna die, but at least we're back. Let's just go lay in bed and do nothing forever. Useless waste of a character. No idea what's going on. It sucks, too, like, what role he has in the story. Look, there's Tails' plane. Guess we'll just take it.
What? Hey, maybe we could use this.
Somehow Big the Cat's gonna figure out how to fly this stupid thing that crashed.
Oh well.
I'll give it a try anyway. I'll admit that part is a little funny. Oh, he's basically like, yeah, even I don't know how to fly this thing, but man, what could possibly go wrong? So, you know, as usual, the egg carrier explodes. Unfortunately, Big the Cat lives through it. On a plane that even the game suggests that he's way too large to be on. So that's the end of that. And as you'd imagine, you know, Big the Cat has an enormous epiphany and everything changes from then on. Except not really. Most useless story in the game. Also, I'm pretty sure you never see him meet up with Sonic like he does when Sonic and Big the Cat meet at Lost World, like, for that 2 seconds or whatever. It pretty much just flashes back to Big the Cat being back at the woods. And I was really hoping he would die there, but unfortunately he's still alive from making that jump. Could have broken his tiny little ankles. Oh, good fishing. There's a change of pace. I wouldn't care if this character was a cameo, but why do they need to have his own story in the game? Again, I like, you know, some of the little references to the main story, but again, they could have just had him be a cameo. Like a little, like, hey, he's here. Okay, this is funny, I guess. I don't know. Now the frog is worshiping the cat? I don't get it. I guess there's his cameo in Lost World. Oh yeah, I was just dancing with my frog on top of the ancient temple, defiling a piece of history just to kind of get my jollies on with my frog buddy. God damn it. Music's a little catchy, that's about it, pal. This was a waste, to be honest with you. I mean, I love Sonic Adventure, you guys know that, but this was a waste of time. However long it took, and it did seem to take way too long for what it was. But at least I beat it. We never have to play it again. We never have to think about it again. And right now, there's only one story left, and that is the finale of Sonic Adventure. So I'm excited. Like I said, again, Christmas is in a week. There's a lot to be really thankful for and excited about there. And now that it's here within my reach, I again can't get enough of that concept. And I just want the stupid music to stop so I can think straight for a second. But no, Big the Cat story is thankfully over. Why they put a 4-level fishing game in a Sonic game, I have no idea. It's, to this day, probably the worst gameplay they've attempted. I don't care what anybody says about the treasure hunting or the werehog or any of that. This was worse. This was so stupid, so boring, so asinine at times. The camera never cooperates with you. Even when it does, you don't even know why you failed, like me and Hot Shelter every stick of time. So I know, you guys are probably thinking, like, hey, this is my favorite game ever, or one of them. And, you know, I hate this entire part of it. Well, I gotta take the good with the bad. I do appreciate, you know, having 6 storylines that intersect isn't easy, but I still think you could have gotten away with having 5 storylines and still telling the same story. I mean, Froggy's significance to the story is there, but it's not enough to warrant Big Cat. Could have just had Froggy be like a pet for Amy or something. Like, they didn't need Froggy to be saddled with this big oaf. And I don't know. It's just not good. I mean, I'm trying to think of a benefit to this storyline, and I can't. I'm like, you know, I guess I can appreciate that he's not, like, the stakes aren't that high for him, like, you know, whereas Sonic and Tails are trying to save the world, and, you know, even E102 Gamma's, like, trying to, like, find a purpose. Like, Big the Cat just wants to relax in the forest. I guess I can appreciate that. Like that Big the Cat's not really like, oh my god, I'm really invested in this, and yet even he gets tied up in it. I guess that's something if I'm going from a story standpoint, but that's a stretch. I'm not willing to grant the writers that much independence to say, oh yeah, way to tell the story from just an average Joe's point of view. Like, if that average Joe is Big the Cat, then I'm worried about the future of Sonic's world, because I think Big the Cat is an outlier and not representative of any mass audience compared to Sonic and Tails. I mean, I don't know. The interaction, what limited interaction there is between Sonic and Big, and Robotnik for that matter, is just so minute that it's just not worth putting in this. And it's not like Big the Cat as a character is so likable that it's like, oh, I just have to have it. Now, keep in mind, this is the game he debuted in, and he pretty much has done nothing since. He was in Sonic Heroes basically as a useless replacement for Knuckles when he played as Amy, but again, every game he's been in, he's just kind of there. And this was his debut, so again, there was like no goodwill toward this character to begin with, and the way you introduce him to us is by having fishing levels. So, I don't know. I used to kind of like this song. Now that I'm hearing the whole thing like looping over and over again, I kind of starting to realize it doesn't do anything. The song's just like, come on, down, everybody going, do some stuff. And look at every shot of him, it's like the same thing. He's just like staring at the camera, like, dude, is this thing on? Can't believe the same guy voiced Duke Nukem. Anyway, the worst is over. Next time on Open Your Heart, we are going to play Perfect Chaos' story. It's going to be cataclysmic. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be a finale to one of my favorite games of all time. So all of this negative energy is about to go the other way, and I'm very excited for that. So we'll see you next time on Open Your Heart, the official Sonic Adventure playthrough and countdown to Christmas 2019.